This is your practice. You do what is going to work for you today. It's yoga practice, not yoga perfect. Yoga is never going to be perfect. It's always something to work on. Whether you've been practicing for 30, 40 years, or if you're brand new, there's always something to learn. I'm Hanna Galagos. I started really young, actually. I was like 12 when I first started to dabble around with yoga a little bit, and then just kind of played around with it to stretch, and then from there, I'd say when I was about 23 is when I really started to get serious about it and have everyday practice. And then about 26 is when I decided that this is really what I want to do, and I want to teach this to other people, and I want everyone to know about how amazing this is. Yoga, it helped pull me out of depression, it helped my physical body, and just put everything in life made more sense. Yoga to me is the connection that I can create with my mind, my body, on my mat. Being able to go through all the ups and downs, these emotions of, oh, this feels really good, this is really easy, life is wonderful, and then going into those harder poses and the places that takes you to in your head of, oh, this sucks and I can't wait to get out of this, and how all of that relates to life off of your mat. That there's some times that are really, really pleasant and beautiful and amazing, and be grateful for those times and really absorb those moments. And then those times that are difficult and hard to get through, your yoga practice teaches you to breathe through that. It teaches you to how to respond rather than react in some kind of crazy way that you're going to regret later on. I try to be as authentic as I can when I come into the classroom to teach to my students, which means to me, authentic means I might get my left and right mixed up. Probably every class I'm going to. I might get the breath count messed up. You might hear me swear a few times in class, but that's who I am, and so I don't want to stand up in front of my students being this fake person, because that's what we're trying to get away from with our yoga practice. We're trying to connect to our true self. Another way that I like to try to approach my way of teaching yoga is from the student's perspective. What are the little things tools that I can give them to be comfortable? Eventually, farther on in your yoga practice, you kind of want to get out of that comfortable mode and push yourself a little bit, but I feel like for beginners and people that are still a little nervous with their yoga practice, helping them feel comfortable on their mat, being able to breathe is the most important. I teach yoga because I want people to feel comfortable in their own skin. I want people and my students to have tools to be able to handle life. Life is hard. Life is hard for everybody. It can look like it's super easy and everything's perfect for you, but most of the time we have something that we're dealing with. And to be grateful for all of that stuff as well.